you could be making money right now. Right while you're watching this video, you could be making sales without having to talk to anybody, without having to do any extra work. You could be making money while you sleep if you had a clip store. If you have just the fan pages, you are leaving so much money on the table. I hear about a lot of OF models that only have OF as their source of income. And I really think that's because they don't even know about the clip stores. You are already making videos and clips. Use those to make your clip store. Most of them require you to have 3 clips to get started, and I know you've already got that content. What you need to do is you need to get an external hard drive and start saving everything. And here is where a lot of people may disagree, but really it's only the people that are only on OF that will disagree with me. If you make a custom for somebody, use that and sell it on your clip stores. Now, a lot of people think, oh, it's a custom, so it's only for them. But when you have a clip store and you're speaking with other clip artists, what they will tell you is these customers are paying you to film to their specifications. They are paying you to film exactly what they want you to film. You wouldn't have filmed it that way otherwise. That's what they're getting. They're getting your time to film it exactly the way they want, but what they're not paying for is exclusive rights to that video. You own that video. You are the producer. You are the studio. That is your content. Can you imagine, I guess they're called producers in the movie industry. Can you imagine if they told the studios, oh, you can't sell that on DVD because I paid for it to be filmed? What? No. You own that content, it's yours. The only exception is when the customer has paid an exclusivity fee. I'm gonna make another video on how I charge for customs and for exclusive rights to those videos, but that's for another time. So you already know where your videos are coming from. They are coming from the videos that you already make for your fan pages. If you haven't been saving them, that's fine. Just start now. Now I'm going to go over each one of the 4 clip stores and give you kind of the pluses and minuses to both, which website is best for what type of content. So we'll start with Clips for Sale because that's where I started. That is the best website for an all-encompassing type of content. They have every type of content that you can think of. If you want to make eyeball content or hair content or belly button content, that is the place to put it because it is all about all the different categories and subcategories. It's also a great place to research. That's where I do all my research because it's so easy to find a certain type of thing using the keyword search or being able to see the top selling clips or top selling studios in those categories. Now, I will say that Clips for Sale is probably the hardest one to get started if you're not super techie. I don't know anything about building a website or what all those like HTTP whatevers mean. It just kind of goes over my head. So it's a little bit more difficult to get that one set up. But once you do, you'll get the hang of it. And that's a great website to start with. The next clip store that I started was I Want Clips. This clip store is very easy to set up. They make it very user-friendly. They make it very easy to figure out what you need to do to get it started. I Want Clips is mostly about femdom. So if that's the type of content you really enjoy making, that's what that website caters to. Now, I will say when I first started, I had the Clips for Sale and the I Want Clips pretty much back to back. And I actually made more on I Want Clips than I did Clips for Sale for a long time. It's not like that anymore. But they were also buying stuff that's not femdom and domination related. So if you don't make that type of content, it's totally fine. It's still a really good clip store to have, especially because I Want Clips has a feature that Clips for Sale does not. They have a custom clip section, which is awesome. You can set your price per minute. You can set up all your add-ons that you want to do. For instance, I charge an extra $10 for Dirty Feet. You can add all those add-ons in there, and the customers are literally like shopping. But here's what's really good about that and using the custom clip section of the clip stores. A lot of fans tend to be nervous to order a custom from somebody new because they've been scammed. The customers get scammed all the time. So what you can do is you can direct them to your I Want Clips custom clip section. If you don't deliver that clip, the customer gets their money back. So it's a win-win for everybody. You actually get 100% of the profits for that custom. So it's a win-win. You should definitely be using it if you do set up your I Want clips. I think it's a fantastic feature. And actually, the next clip store has one too. That next clip store is ManyVids. Now their custom clip section is a little bit different. I Want Clips charges the buyer the fees, and ManyVids charges the model the fees. So they're taking their 20% cut. It's not really that big a deal, and it's still a great feature if you want to direct buyers to that website in order to order a custom. It's still the same thing where if you don't deliver it, the customer is going to get their money back. So there's really no risk for the customer or for you. Now, ManyVids is known for their full adult content, if you know what I mean. It's full-on adult content, and that's what they're known for, and that's what the customers almost expect. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't make one if you don't make that type of content, because I have one, and I know many women that don't do that type of content that have a ManyVids. However, my sales are not great on ManyVids, but the custom clip section is really fantastic there because I get a lot of customs through ManyVids. And there's one point that I want to make about having all the platforms. Some people think you should only have one clip store and you should stick with that. But I will tell you with 100% certainty, there are some people that only like clips for sale and they're only going to find your content there. And there's some people that only like ManyVids and they're only going to find your content there. So if you are not on those platforms, you are missing out on customers. I have found incredible customers on all of the platforms, and I would not have found them if I wasn't there. Now, the last clip store is more of a fan page / clip store. That is loyal fans, and I don't sell clips very often there. Unfortunately, the fans aren't very active on that platform, which is a bummer because loyal fans is where you need to go in case something happens to OF. In fact, if you've only got an OF, I highly recommend that you start a loyal fans because you never know when OF is going to go down or shut down your account. They have been really yucky recently, and they've shut down a lot of accounts of friends of mine, which really sucks because I don't know if you know this or not, but if someone you work with is not on OF, you can't use their content. They won't let you make a performer profile. At least they don't let me. I don't know if anybody else has any other experience with this, but they don't let any of the 2257s and the IDs, they don't approve them. They keep saying they have to have an OF. So it's been a big struggle as far as that goes, but there's none of those issues on loyal fans. And you have a clip store already added to it, so it's really convenient. One tip that I have to make a successful clip store is to upload content regularly. I recommend uploading content about every other day, but at least try to upload every week. Clips for Sale recommends uploading something every single day, which once you get kind of a backlog of content, you start filming a lot more, this is doable. They don't have to be over the top, really highly produced videos. Trust me when I tell you, customers buy videos that are very amateur. You don't even have to have good lighting, and the customers like that sort of content. They like it looking like, oh, they've sent this video directly to me. It's not overly produced. They don't have to be hard to make. You can make a toe wiggle video and just upload it. You can make a 2-minute video and upload it. It's not a big deal. Obviously, you're not going to make the same return on those as you would if you made a more highly produced one or a longer video, but you don't have to stress about making super long videos all the time. And if you are needing some inspiration or some ideas on what kind of content you could even make, go to Clips for Sale and just search the most popular videos that are selling in the categories that you're interested in. You could even find categories that you didn't know existed but sound intriguing to you, like hair or eyes. There's so many different things out there that you could learn about, and you could learn what kind of words they like to hear or what kind of scenarios they like to see. Don't copy anyone directly, but you are very creative, and I know that you can make this your own, and I know that you are going to be very, very successful if you have a clip store. I also recommend only starting with one clip store because it can be kind of overwhelming to have to upload these videos to 4 different websites at a time, but you can do it. Just start slow and you're going to be successful. One additional tip that I have for you is to use an app called Handbrake to shrink your videos down. So you can take a 1 gigabyte video and you can shrink it down to 0.3. That will make the upload process so much easier on you, and certain customers won't download or purchase a video that is too large because it'll take up too much space on their computer. So use Handbrake, shrink the video down, and then upload it. This will save you tons of time and can actually increase your sales. So to wrap up this video, I want to tell you that you can double your income simply by having a clip store. It used to be that the clip stores were about 1/3 of my income, but they are now half my income. I make a lot more on the clip stores because I have so much content, and I post a lot every day pretty much on the clip stores and on my fan pages. So you don't want to leave that money behind. And since you've already done most of that work, just upload it to those clip stores and make that extra money. Use a lot of keywords in the description so that people can find exactly what you filmed, and have a consistent uploading schedule. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content on how to be successful in this business and how to make extra income with the content that you already have, please subscribe to my channel. Bye.